His family treated me like dirt at his funeral. They didn't know he'd left me his entire fortune. What was your best, do you know who I am moment? I arrived at Mr. Stewart's funeral wearing my only black dress, my eyes still swollen from crying since he'd passed 3 days ago. I'd been his hospice nurse for 2 years, but we'd become extremely close, fixing each other's crossword puzzles and arguing about best pizza toppings. The Stewart family, who'd visited maybe twice in those 2 years, were already at the funeral in their designer mourning clothes. The eldest son immediately snapped his fingers at me like I was a dog. It was immediately clear they had no idea Mr. Stewart had made me the sole beneficiary of his estate, because I was the only person who really cared about him. Finally, the help is here, Avery announced to his siblings. Set up the refreshment table. The caterers left everything in the kitchen, and apparently we have to do everything ourselves today. When I tried to explain I was there to pay my respects, he cut me off. You were paid to take care of him. That includes taking care of his funeral arrangements. The bathroom needs paper towels too. I started to walk toward Mr. Stewart's casket to say goodbye, but his daughter Claire blocked my path. Family only at the casket right now. You can clean around it later. She looked at my dress with disgust. Is that what you wore to work? No wonder Dad was always talking about you. You probably reminded him of the maids from his childhood. The youngest son, Luke, handed me his coat without looking at me. Hang this up somewhere. And while you're at it, my kid spilled juice in the vestibule. Clean it before someone important sees it. When I didn't move immediately, still trying to process that Mr. Stewart was really gone, Luke snapped, Hello? Do you understand English? Oh wait, you're probably illegal. Should I call ICE to motivate you? Claire's husband joined in, speaking slowly and loudly like I was deaf. You clean now, comprend? He turned to his wife. How did Dad even communicate with her? Probably just pointed at things. He made exaggerated cleaning motions. Like this, see? Scrub scrub. Even illegals understand sign language. When I tried to sign the guest book, Avery grabbed the pen from my hand. That's for people who actually knew him, not employees. You're not a guest. You're working. He shoved a tray of glasses at me. Pass these around and don't speak to anyone. Nobody wants to hear broken English at a funeral. I was crying quietly while serving drinks when Claire noticed and pulled me aside roughly. Stop making this about you. You're embarrassing us in front of the senator. He doesn't need to see the help crying. She actually slapped me lightly across the face. Get it together or get out. Actually, wait. You can't leave because someone needs to clean up after. Luke's teenage son thought it would be funny to trip me while I was carrying a tray of food. I fell hard, appetizers scattering everywhere, and the whole family laughed. Look, the maid's drunk, probably stealing Grandpa's wine. Luke added, This is why we don't hire your kind. No coordination, no class. They made me clean it up on my hands and knees while guests watched. Claire found my purse and dumped it out, looking for stolen items. Let's see what she's taking. Dad's medications, probably, to sell on the street. She found the chess piece Mr. Stewart had given me, his favorite knight, and snatched it. Thief! This is a family heirloom. When I tried to explain he'd given it to me the night before he died, she called me a liar and said she'd have me deported. Avery announced